home. Even with the regen, like next patch, we're going to be doing trades like that and then just running around, regening a lot of HP. All right, what is up, everyone? It's going to be my Inori Rek'sai video, and this one's going to be very specific. I'm pretty much going to show you guys exactly the new build we're going to be using in the new patch where all the Rek'sai buffs are going to be coming through. Pretty much the next patch, Rise has decided they're finally going to buff Rek'sai. She's going to be receiving some very generous buffs that I will say myself, and one thing about it is very specific. It's very much tied towards having HP. So this build is going to be very HP focused. We're going to be switching back to Stridebreaker. Even recently, without the Rek'sai buffs, I've actually forget about that one. I've actually been enjoying Rek'sai a lot, and also the Stridebreaker build has actually been performing really well. I think my biggest problem with the Stridebreaker build before was the fact that I gave 50 AD, but now with the ability, with the buff, it actually gives you 60 attack damage, so that one's huge. And also the build path into Black Cleaver has a lot of good synergy together. It's a very strong build. I've been having a lot of success with it, having a lot of good times. Hopefully it doesn't queue these. I'm surprised he's still going for me. Oh my god. Well, that didn't go well for my mid. Well, I didn't tell him to flash like that. First of all, if you're gonna flash like that, all you have to do is auto Q and you could have killed Talon. Or you could have killed Victor there. He flashes in as I'm getting flashed out on, right? Like, it didn't make sense, but it is League of Legends, so hopefully we can make a comeback. Hopefully we can come back from that terrible early start we just had, but that's just part of League of Legends. I've been actually having a lot of success with this build. It's been going really well for me. Really no issues. Even in the patch right now, like we talked about it, I've had some good success with it. Its damage is quite good. I'm trying to combo with a lot of movement speed items like Cleaver, Hull Breaker, a lot of HP attack damage items. All you guys are like, what about tank items? Please don't build tank on Rek'sai. She will never operate as a champion unless she has a bonus attack damage as a stat. So you really just need bonus AD, and that's like a very big thing about Rek'sai. That's the most important thing you need to know about Rek'sai, is she scales only off attack damage. So you're gonna need to build attack damage on her. I would love this if you made him run left to me, but hopefully we can go. No, it's not gonna work. So like that's why the build just really incorporates a lot of attack damage. This is honestly a brutal early game. We just messed up our early play. The bot's losing. My team is roaming around like villagers looking for a hut. But knowing the way Inori plays games, you know, I make the impossible possible. I turn things into diamonds, you know. That's just how we go. Hopefully they didn't ward over this wall, but judging by their movements, looks like it is warded. Also, I don't really want to fight that. It's a bit awkward. This was where we're gonna actually chill for a bit and save up for our item. It is, and it's always a bit awkward when you have to do that. But I've been going whip. You know, axe does give you some movement speed, but I'm just not sold on building it that early yet. So I haven't actually gone for it. This guy's going Dirk though. Honestly, maybe we can catch him out here. No flash on Nocturne too. Mid has priority. Maybe we can kill him. Bro, why are you running, man? Well, that's a bit overkill. Accidentally smited early on the crab or the Grom, but it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Let's redeem this game. We got money in the bank. You know how it goes. Cash rules everything around us. I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to farm up. I'm gonna get my boots by. It is very important to have boots. At least tier 1 boots. Usually I go for that first item by like the whip. And then after the whip, I go into like my boots buy with a tier 1 boots buy and into like a tier 1 boots buy into like whatever I need after. Obviously, we never build the Kindle. The Kindle is just not going to help us snowball the games. I'm just going to drop a ward. I'm gonna drop a ward so my team knows that there's a Nocturne ward roaming around the jungle. He's like completely wasting his time, so I'm like perfectly okay with this. I'm gonna get base and get my boots by and just go on the map and be very aggressive. There was some situation where, I mean, people have been recommending CDR boots. I don't know why CDR boots keeps getting recommended to me, but someone's on Riot Games keeps telling me to buy CDR boots on Rek'sai, but I'd rather rush for my myth. As long as I keep building attack damage like these items, I'm fine. And at this point, you just save up 1,000, you're gonna have Stridebreaker. So it's not that difficult to actually eventually have enough for my Stridebreaker. And here I'm gonna play for 6. This is when we're gonna win the matchup against Nocturne. We just have to make sure we don't waste our W on Nocturne spell shield. And the way to do that is to go underneath him, press Q to bait it out, and then you just get a free kill like that. It's a huge win. He's for sure here. Just like that. Just like that. And here we can maybe follow up with a dive. Looking like a dive though. I don't mind tanking, but I would like Gragas to tank. What if he bases? Ooh, dude, I can't wait for the sonar tracking to get buffed next patch. The sonar is going to get tracked, so it's going to be even easier to play Rek'sai, and that's going to be a big win for everyone. Being able to track much faster. I feel like Nocturne is actually ganking top with Victor. Someone's here baiting this one. But if he's not here, then obviously we're going to do the dive. Because why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? I can't see. I can't see. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? No, I'm good. Hero always tacks away because that man don't need more alcohol. Wow, he actually got all that. Except for that one. And you know, that's just kind of you play pretty much Rek'Sai the same as before. But one thing you're going to realize is Rek'Sai's team fighting has gone down dramatically. That's why that new buff is very interesting, because it's going to give you a bunch of passive regen. Like insane amounts. Like I'm talking like 3k HP, like 3 items. So you're going to be healing like 400 or 500 from your passive each time you go down. So that's like absurd, right? That's going to be how we're going to play team fights. Is just really absorbing damage and then kiting to really regen them all back up. Here I have Stridebreaker. You guys probably would farm this, but there's no reason to, when my farm would just speed up dramatically if I bought this and then went to farm, right? Like, doesn't that make more sense? I have a much better buy and I'm stronger, and it just speeds up my ability to farm. So always base in that situation when you need that money. It's just like, it's a very important habit to get used to. Unfortunately, damage was not there. No R is a bit hard to kill. And good thing Victor's running though. Yeah, Inori's Rek'sai is chilling pretty hard right now. And you see how you can actually use it while you're moving, so it's like a huge win. It's just very, very good. Okay, so game plan, we're gonna have to eventually get on these champions, right? The back line. So we're gonna have to be creative about how we build for that. I think he might actually go for this crab, and I don't want to give him it because I'm strong. We don't give people things like that when we're strong. So he's not here, so I'm just gonna do this first. Looks like my Gragas is dead. But it doesn't look like there's a ward, so maybe we can pick. Oh, I didn't even need that, baby. I didn't even need that, by the way. That's a full tower here. Honestly, I'm gonna break the plates down, save my hero for a drive-by mid, is what I'm thinking. Here, because I could drop it, get double the plates real quick. Don't look like anyone's gonna react to it. Oh, bro, I was stuck in the animation for too long. Oh, that's Lux Flash, though. Yeah, I mean, the Conqueror goes really well with the build, the new build we're going to be going for. It does look like it might be a Merc Chess game, but they do have a lot of auto attacks. Lux Spell, Victor Stun. It's hard to say. It might just be a Tabby's game anyways. With a lot of long swords. Sir, what would you like to order? I would like Ninja Tabbies. With a lot of long swords. Hopefully I can get my farm going. This game, it's gonna be difficult to be tanky. I'm gonna be taking so much damage, so it's more about like how we can actually build to the carry. If it looks like it's impossible to team fight, I mean, I might actually go Hullbreaker third. If I feel like I'm gonna take a lot of attack damage by their carries, then why do you not go for that? They're way too safe. I think this guy's making a huge mistake here. But maybe not. No way this guy's walking here. I actually underestimated damage. That's probably not having the two Dirks makes that bit of a difference. But you know what's really good after you kill someone like that is, yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Side lane farm, baby. What we love to see. And that's why the Hullbreaker, it just capitalizes on that kind of strength Rek'Sai is gonna have. It's her ability to just kind of like farm these side lanes and just become that kind of menace with a Hullbreaker third. I'm thinking kind of like that Hullbreaker third angles. If I had aura up, I would 100% kill him there, but oh, I tanked too, actually. But I mean, without it, no. It's more about just kind of kiting and farming up. I'm playing for 11 at this point, so we're just gonna keep farming. Game is going better. I think naturally we'll scale pretty hard. We just have to like make sure we don't int the game away. Nocturne's about to have R up too. My R's coming up, but not right away yet. Playing a Victor fast is always good. Dragon's probably about to die. not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, that's the play. I'll give dragons away any day if it means I can continue winning the map. The map is the most important thing. Controlling the tempo, making sure these range. I mean, Margin is absolute moron. But it is what it is. Making sure the Lux Kaelin can't really operate and just freely push waves down non-stop is really important. They're champions. You have to understand what the enemy champs are trying to accomplish. They want to set up waves and pushes, and they just want to control the map like that. We just don't want to let that happen. We want to deny that. Look how fast I am. Dude, once I get Cleaver, I'm talking like real movement speed. Like, I'm talking Fast and the Furious 11 is what's going to be happening. And that's just how we're going to play Rek'sai. And that's how you're going to play on the future patch. Obviously, I'm going to upload a lot more Rek'sai videos after the buffs too. And the build up. And this is what I foresee as being the go-to build. Because even on this patch, I'm able to like dominate. So it shouldn't be that difficult for you to do really well with this build too. Especially with Ghostblade getting hard nerf. And also, you know, Rek'sai is going to scale dramatically off bonus or HP. So that's a big win. Yeah, I think the Ghostblade nerfs are actually pretty bad. So I've been going back to Stridebreaker at this point, which is really nice. You could still go Ghostblade, but nerfs are always a problem on items. I don't want to force because, you know, forcing's just not good. And you're just being tankier, like I said. Oh shit, I didn't take that. And you know, like in the new patch, once I do regens like that, it's just gonna help dramatically. I think that's enough. I baited as much as I could. I baited as much as I could. Now I'm gonna base and get my Cleaver. In the new patch, we're gonna take trades like that to build our Fury just to regen like 500 HP. It's gonna be huge, I'm telling you. And also items like that are very good too. Would obviously be Death Stance. I mean, we're gonna be tanking so much damage. We want to be able to reduce that damage as well. That's a core item for us for armor. For MR, like I said, we don't want to build items that don't actually give us attack damage. That's just like not good for Rek'sai. But if there was an MR item that I would buy that gave no attack damage, it would be Spear Visage if your regen is literally insane. But on average, you're just going to be building Maw for your MR. Death Stance, and maybe like you only have freedom in that last item. I'm not for the last item. I think sometimes I'll go Hullbreaker if I want to like control Sidewave a lot and play much more like a split point push oriented build. Or I would go like if they're heavy armor stacking, I could definitely go more armor penetration if I needed. It's never bad to go like a Mortal Reminder or something like that. It can still be very strong. At this point, 2 items is very hard for people to kill me. Very high amounts of damage. And it's never bad to just kind of stack armor shred. Just because I have Cleaver doesn't mean I can't build into Mortal Reminder. It's actually good to kind of stack it. Gives you much more value. So you just have to remember that. Ooh. Someone TP? Or did I just outplay that? Whenever you unburrow and you have someone marked as Rek'sai, it gives you vision, so I was able to kind of see the target there, which is really big. Look how fast I am now. I'm talking insane movement speed. Fucking move sweeper days. It's all about that Stridebreaker glide is what I call it. The Rek'sai glide is what we're gonna name it. Also, if you notice, I went blue Pokemon. Blue Pokemon's huge, very strong, very OP. It just gives you that kind of value. So here, let's say I was against like a super, like a pretty relatively stacked armor team, like something like this too. I could easily go Death Stance. Very good item. I'm against like an AP comp. You know what? Like I said, we do want more HP, but there's very limited items that give attack damage, MR, and HP. It would not really be a thing. Usually for MR, we go Maul. Hullbreaker, like we talked about. I've been a big fan of Hullbreaker. I just think it synergizes really well. The Rek'sai's kit, 5% movement speed with how much items we have is just very nice. Plus, it just gives you the ability to just control, like really win through side lane. And that's something you might have to do with how bad team fighting can be. As Rek'sai, you might just have to commit hard on just becoming a split pusher. And it's not bad. It's not like it gives you bad stats to even team fight. Like, I build this item and I team fight and I win while also winning side lanes whenever I want to. Like, it's just up to you how you want to play it. I can't outrun Garen. Jhin one shot. The speed, the Man of Valor, the Jennifer. And you know, like this, the 2-item core is just super important for you guys. I want you guys to practice getting better at just really maximizing Stridebreaker into Cleaver. This 2 items have very insane synergy, good spike together. The stacking MR, like movement speed you get from this item, is very nice. So it's just extremely good for you guys, and I recommend getting better and practicing them. Also been messing out with more builds on Rek'sai, but I think for the next patch, I really want you guys to focus on Stridebreaker. Especially if you're a new player trying to play Rek'sai, Stridebreaker is going to be the best item for you going forward 100%. It wasn't bad before. The only problem was it gave 50 attack damage, so now it's even just much more insane with that, you know, 60 attack damage. And the blue Pokemon just gives you very insane movement speed, 45% movement speed, and then just having more movement speed just kind of accelerates all of it. But like I said, like if I need that MR, I would go for like my MR item. Here the Garen's looking like he wants to push, probably punish him here. Damn, he's fast. Looking like they're getting baited into the fight. We're obviously going to join the party here. Oh god, I didn't even know what I was doing. Dude, Garen just absolutely counters me. I wanted to go in, but I wasn't sure what I was getting into. Oh, dude, Garen's so broken. I should have went earlier to kill Garen. I mean, that's something that's not going to happen in the future. With the buffs to Rek'sai Tremor Sense, it's going to be much easier to track people. So that's going to be a big win. That's going to be a very big win for us. It's going to be much easier to play Rek'sai next patch. Once I get Hullbreaker, I mean, I'm just going to run this Garen down. He's spinning on me, like I'm going to spin on him, bro. What I like about it going third is the fact that, especially if I'm trying to win side, it's going to give me the bonus MR and armor I need to not die to champs like Garen, who's also copying my build exactly. So we're going to have to point that one out. Obviously Nocturne ulti, like I can't see what I'm going into. Ideally you don't tunnel like that. You just don't, but sometimes they do be like that. But the name is, you know, Rek'sai only scales off bonus AD, so it's always a big thing for us. Bonus AD is very important. Like, if your champ's only bonus AD scaling, you have to optimize for that kind of stat. And with this item, my armor just goes crazy high. Oh, it's hard to get on the back line. I actually think we give up Dragon because it's not that important. We bait them into fighting us here. Why is Gragas going for a wave? Oh, bro, I got Kayle and Gale Force in. Damn, the Nocturne Vision just ruins it for me. I actually just can't see anything. But it looks like she has no sum, so... And that's a dead Kayle. Once I get Baron, you're gonna see the Inori side lane take action. Well, honestly, the item gives you very good stats overall. DD would be my go-to, though. On average, I do go for the DD third. Mostly because of the importance of having the survivability of just reducing damage, because it's very easy for Rek'sai to kill, especially one person in a fight. That's going to reduce a lot of the damage I'm going to be taking. I just find a very good synergy together. Also, I also don't mind just going for like more armor pen if I needed. Champs want to stack armor. Very heavy armor game, then I go for like extra armor pen. With this, the Baron push, I'll definitely go. Embrace the Hullbreaker. I mean, at this point, I can easily go kill whoever's inside. But just look at the movement speed is what I want to showcase, how fast this champion is. I'm faster than you've ever seen. Oh, the Lux, you made a mistake. I'm actually the fastest person in the kingdom. And watch the flash, you've never seen it before. That's some new shit right there. The Nimbus flash, man. That's why we go Nimbus cloak. And it's over. And look at the Hullbreaker go. Look at that bonus damage. Honestly, one push. If you want to win side lane, guys, I'm telling you, some games, it's going to be a side lane angle. Even backdooring towers. Dude, with Rek'sai regen, we're literally going to be able to backdoor towers with Hullbreaker. That's going to be next level. Because I'm going to get like 700 HP back. Oh my god, I figured out some unholy technology. I cannot wait for next patch. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. And you're right, like, DD would be obviously a great item if we needed it. However you want to build, just build. If you have trouble killing tanks inside or in team fights, then definitely itemize for the armor. Armor shred. There really is no armor like tank shred item, so you're gonna have to choose your poison, grudge, or mortal reminder are your best options. I've been going mortal reminder, but it's not bad to have a slow in your queue. Not bad at all. Kaylin's about to get home. Even with the regen, like next patch, we're going to be doing trades like that and then just running around, regening a lot of HP back. Right now, we don't have that passive, but next patch, look at it, you're going to see huge differences in the value. But also fast like lightning. Backdooring towers like nothing. This item is going to be essential in Rek'sai. I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. Look, even backdooring towers. Because as it builds Fury, we're going to be able to reuse that to like regen like that, right? And that's going to give us like 700 HP in between. Very big. Great game though, guys. That's how you come back. As Rek'sai. Not even close, baby. GG, guys. Hope you liked that video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video as well. I'm going to be uploading a lot more videos in the future. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good time playing Rek'sai. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.